Hello, gorgeous. So it's Simpsons Sunday, which is a Sunday where I talk about Simpsons. Yeah, I know. I have such a fun life. I realise it's been a while since, well, first of all, it's been a while since I made a video at all, but it's been an even longer while since I made kind of a list video of my favorite episodes of Simpsons, so I thought I'd do that today. And a theme I came up with for this video is emotional episodes. So kind of not like crazy episodes or like themed episodes or anything like that. These are the episodes which are just emotional. They just make me cry or just make me feel things, which are nice and warm. I like to keep my list quite short, so there's only 5 episodes in this list, and my god was this a difficult list to make. There are so many episodes that make me cry because I'm really emotional, so it was so hard to pick like 5 that I really like, but these are the ones that kind of always stand out to me and I always remember and I always want to rewatch. So yeah. First of all, this is my top 5. This is not the definitive top 5. I'm not saying that I'm like, right, this is just my personal favourite, as with any list I make. I'm gonna start saying the production codes of episodes, even though they mean nothing to me, just to sound cool and nerdy. At number 5, we have 9F08, Season 4, Episode 10, Lisa's First Word. Oh, there's so many things I love about this episode. I mean, there's 2 very emotional things in this episode. There's 2 moments which stand out to me. One is the Lisa and Bart stuff, which, if you haven't seen that episode, Lisa's first word is Bart, and it's so fucking cute, oh my god. And then to top it off, at the very end, you have Maggie saying, "Daddy," and you're just like, no, I can't handle it. I'm crying just thinking about it. It's so great. But yeah, love that episode. Love it. Season 4 is kind of a crazy season to me. It doesn't have that many emotional episodes. Like, I feel like Season 3 and Season 2 are very emotional, and then Season 4 it kind of got a bit more crazy in my opinion. But that episode gets to me right here in my heart. At number 4, we have Mother Simpson, Season 7, Episode 8, with the production code 3F06. Means nothing. Mother Simpson is a great episode, and yes, I think if they submitted it for the Emmy, it would have won, not the Halloween episode. Stupid idiots. If you don't know what happens in this episode, Homer finds his mother. And that's got to be emotional. And I love Glenn Close's voice. I'm a huge Tarzan fan, as you may know, and I just love, like, Glenn Close does a lot of like crazy characters and like villains and stuff, but when she's doing someone a bit more sweet and motherly, I think she can really pull that off. I love it so much. So yeah, I totally connect with this episode, especially that bit at the end, that really wonderful bit where we just have no jokes and just have Homer sitting still looking at the stars as his mother goes away, and I'm just like, no, it's okay, I'm not crying, I'm just got allergies. Yeah, allergies. It's a great episode. I love that episode so much. Season 7, top notch. As the camera angle changed slightly, that's because I had to just wait like 20 minutes for my camera to charge because started filming when it had like red flashing stuff happening. Sorry. At number 3, we have Home Sweet Home Diddly Dum Doodly, Episode 3F01, Season 7, Episode 3. Another episode from Season 7. What is with me today? To the casual viewer, this may be like, yeah, this episode has some emotion in it, but you know, it's not like massively emotional like some of the other episodes I've already mentioned, but there's something about the reunion at the end of the episode. If you don't know the plot of the episode is about Bart and Lisa going into a foster home, which just happens to be the Flanderses. And just that reunion of the family back together at the end, and when Maggie reunites with Marge, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna cry buckets right now. That was actually one of the first Simpsons episodes I ever watched that just made me emotional when I was quite young, and it still does. I have trouble watching that episode because the separation period is just so painful to watch. Love that episode. Season 7. Good one. And at number 2 we have And Maggie Makes 3. Season 6, Episode 13. Episode number 2F10. What can I say about this episode? Everyone knows why this episode makes me emotional, and here's why. This is a flashback episode about Maggie's birth. And the do it for her at the end. My god. You know, I'm not even gonna bother summarizing this episode because you just need to watch it. If you didn't watch this episode before, then where have you been? Have you been under a rock? Again, season 6 is a season which I feel is very crazy and not too emotional. The Merkin era was a bit more out there, which is fine because it's funny and it's great and I love it. But I do love the really emotional episodes, and that, oh, such a good one. And at number 1, are you ready? It is Lisa's Substitute, episode 7F19, season 2, episode 19. Oh, this episode is just a classic. It's so classic. It's like watching like a classic movie or something. It's just so, oh, I love it. I love it. It's brilliant. Season 2 has a lot of like episodes which go in pretty deep, and this is my personal favourite. I just love this episode so much. It could possibly be my all-time favourite Simpsons episode, but we won't go that far. I just have no word. It's so great. I love it so much. And you are Lisa Simpson, and if you haven't seen this episode, I highly suggest you watch it because it's so great. I can relate to Lisa in a lot of ways. Not really so much the being clever, because I'm not that clever, but anyone, when I was a child, anyone who slightly understood me in my life, I'd really connect with and I'd get really attached to, and I can relate to that with Lisa and Mr. Bergstrom. So yeah, it's a very emotional episode. It's one of the greatest episodes of a TV show of all time, I think. It's just so good. It's so good. So those were my episodes, and I'm getting emotional thinking about them because I just wear my heart on my sleeve. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you.